Hi, I'm Paul, and this is Boo, and we're Paul and Boo on the road. So today I'm going to just do a simple, hopefully it's simple. You know the old saying, a 15-minute job is one broken bolt or fitting away from being an 8-hour job. But I don't think this is going to be a problem. I just have to change a couple of pipe fittings and take off a compression fitting plastic hose. So it should be real straightforward. I had a leak at the old filter water separator. This fitting right here has a small hole in it. You can't see it, but it's just a little pinhole right there. And I'm not sure, it's some kind of a poppet valve or something, but I can't figure out what it is. And it was on the outlet side. So if any of you know, put it in the comments section below. The compressor already has a high pressure blow off valve, so I mean, if that's what this is, it's superfluous. It doesn't need another one. So I'm going to install this one without it and see what happens. But because I've been running it for a few days without a water separator, I'm going to put some air tool oil down the line, and you know, it will lubricate anything that might have gotten moisture, water moisture. It's the stuff that if you use air tools, you shoot it into the air fitting every few days and keep the thing lubricated. So it's not going to hurt any of the components on the rig. They all have plungers with O-rings, and all it's going to do is lubricate the O-rings, which is a good thing. So I'm not going to put a lot in. A couple of squeezes, and that'll be it. So come with me, and I will get this thing done. Not sure what to do with her while I'm doing it. She's for a while she was staying with me the whole time. If I was standing still, she would be sitting at my feet. And now she's getting a little braver and wandering off, so I don't want to leave her off leash. And I haven't gotten a harness for her. I got a collar, and she hates it. So I've got to get a harness for her and a long lead so that she can be outside when I'm working. But today she's going to have to go in the rig, and I know she's not going to like it, but that's where she's going to stay until I'm finished. So come with me. So the system is charged, so I have to let the air out of it before I take this line off. Well, the good thing is that I'm not getting any moisture on my hands, so that's very good. So there's still going to be some air that comes out of this thing. And while we wait for that to bleed off, now there I am getting some moisture, so yeah, some moisture got into it. So it's going to be important that I put some lube in there to counteract that. We'll take the new filter, and now with any inline filter, or any filter for that matter, there's an in and an out. And on this particular one, it's got an arrow. So the air is coming out this way, so you want the air to follow the arrow. Inlines are the only thing that you really need to pay attention to, because it's on the edge, for instance. I couldn't put the air filter in upside down if I wanted to. It just won't fit. So let's put this fitting on the outlet side. But first, let's wrap it with some Teflon tape. Now, I don't know if you've ever used Teflon tape or not. You probably have. But did you know that you've got to wrap it clockwise on the threads? Because if you wrap it counterclockwise, what's going to happen is when you start screwing it in, the Teflon is going to want to bunch up, and so you just here we go. So yeah, if you want to, you got to wrap it clockwise. Okay, there. Now I got it going. You know, 2-3 wraps is, I've found, to be sufficient for most applications. Oops, what am I doing? I'm already making mistakes. We are golden. All right. One last connection. Oh, I was talking about putting oil in and I never did. So let me get that. So here's what I'm using. Central Pneumatic 4-ounce air tool oil. And although this is not an air tool, it's basically the same rules apply. Two very short squeezes. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Now, compression fitting needs to be about that tight. So let's fire up the air compressor and see what it sounds like. Just went inside and checked, and it was just passing 75 psi. So I think it kicks off around 90. And it's working. Should kick off here any moment. You know the old saying, watch pot doesn't boil, never boils. Oh, there we go. It's done. So I don't feel any or hear any leaks. That's good. And now we can pull the generator slide in. Oh yeah, by the way, that's what this is. This is the motor for the 20K generator that's on board. When I was looking for motorhomes, you know, we looked at Beavers and Monicos and Holiday Ramblers. They're all on that 10 airbag Roadmaster chassis. You know, they're saying anywhere from 42 to 45 feet. And they would have either a 10K generator or a 12.5 generator. This is a 20K generator. This would run 2 10K coaches basically. And in fact, there is a plug on the side, on the driver's side of the rig, that somebody could plug. I think it's a 30 amp connector. I don't remember. I glanced at it one day but it didn't register whether it was a 30 or a 50. But either way, it will run another rig. And so anyway, that's it. That was pretty simple, I think. And we're going to put I'm going to run the slide in. The controls are over here. Oh, a piece of this is one of the things that happens when you're dealing with old rigs. This piece fell out, and somebody tried to glue it back in with what looks like black gorilla snot, or that's what we called it in the industry, in the auto repair industry. And it's weather stripping cement is what it looked. Well, no, this doesn't look like weather stripping cement. I'm not sure what this is. Maybe. It's hard to tell. Hard to tell. But either way, I have to go get some. I'll try weather stripping cement, actually. It's the next day, and that foam pad that I was showing you at the end of the video there, I attached it with spray adhesive. This is the Loctite version. There's a 3M version. There's probably more than two. But I got Loctite, and if you're ever going to use something like this, what you want to do is spray it to both sides and let it air dry for about 2 minutes, and then stick it on. And word of warning: if you do this or do that, make sure that when you stick it on, it's where you want it, because it will stick like a magnet when you get it up there. So you want it in the spot that you want to put it where you want it, because it's going to be difficult for you to move it if it gets out of position. Boo is running around right there. I don't think you can see her. Come here, Boo. Come here, Boo. Boo, come. She's in the stubborn stage. She used to come running when I'd say that. Now she looks back and says, "Yeah, I don't think so." But she's fine. She's just frolicking in the grass here. That's it. Boo and I are just going to go off and go for a walk.